has an identity. There's a lot of teams that never really established their identity throughout the course of the season, but Ole Miss found it early, and they know who they are. So T.J. Moss gets disconnected.
Played with Raji Phillips, now assistant to Jerry Stackhouse and Vandy. Number 2 prospect.
Something good to happen. Going to the locker room with just a little bit of momentum after a good start but bad last few minutes.
Lawson with 5 left, plenty of time left. White with the read.
As we are getting to know each other is when you establish relationships, and then once the season starts, that's when you trust those relationships. So few teams establish those relationships, especially with guys that are freshmen. You don't know these.
It's not a lack of understanding what Cal wants with this kid. And one of those transfers that came in for Kentucky this year that we talked about it on Tuesday or Wednesday night.
You know, another thing that makes Arkansas such a challenging team, a lot of teams only have one player who can break the defense or put them at a disadvantage, have that blow-by speed. Arkansas, with the 5 guys that are on the floor right now, 4 of those guys can get by their defender at any time.
Long rebound. Here's Hannibal on the run. Lawson to his right. Layup is no good. Missed the gimme. Well, maybe he'll get 3 here. That won't happen. Tapped around, poked it away. Wheeler comes out of there with it. Back to Eder, and the reverse layup blocked by Minaya.
Boy, good hustle on both ends.
Lawson just can't find the range. Kuznard had it in the first half. That won't drop.
But get into the paint, finish with a floater around the rim, get himself to the free throw line.
Coming up tonight right here on this network, 6 o'clock Eastern, and of course you can catch it on the ESPN app.
8 points during the week.
Kamara grabs the miss.
1.5 basically by rules, and there's a long tough 2. Pinson has and that's what I'm talking about. That's a pretty favorable schedule if you're Missouri right now.
Could not agree with you more. I am totally in the Morgan on air camp. Right underneath it, that is a ridiculous call. I mean, he had a player to go under him.
Opportunity.
Boy, I feel for Derek Fountain. That area of the floor has been a house of horror.
Jerry Stackhouse's peak lapel and his fantastic pocket square game is, by the way, putting Shooter to shame last couple days. Minute to play.
5 start from the floor, lead at 9-4. That's a walk. Trayvon Minot's an interesting 12.
Good smooth stroke by Boston coming in this ball game over his last 4 out of 21 from the 3-point line for B.J. Boston.
Next week in Nashville and give Kentucky a chance.
Sarr put it on the floor. I don't know, he put it on the floor and a chance there to keep it in bounds, but Lawson.
Georgia's cut this to 7. Oh, nice steal by Eder. Poked it away. Wheeler.
Day game, night game.
It was an early evening contest down at Plainsman Park.
Baseline defense holds, and they kick it for a 3, and that one is off and off the top of the backboard. Kobe Brown has gone to the bench. Tough pass, and that one is deflected by Pinson. Wasn't open.
You have to understand that when you're setting screens for people. Then who is guarding me? I mean, have an awareness. Like, do I have a mismatch? Do I have a big on me and I'm a driver? If so, let's spread the floor and attack. And then the last part of it was who is guarding my teammates. And good offensive players, Ravi,